So kayo po, it's never too late to take up GSC. It's never too late to take Masters in National Security.
Provided
Maski
the
matikan na abogado na kayo from the National Defense College of the Philippines. Is the GSC represented here? Yes. Perhaps Senator Marcoleta, if the statement made to your honor was sa GSC, maybe the GSC would be in a better position to answer if this basic information on the Spratlys is being taught.
yes, that is better, Madam Chair,
Yes,
because I
rather
thought
than
that the
Iba po yung National Defense College.
akala ko kasama rin doon
Iba
sa
po yung General Staff College, although parehong alma mater ko. But may I, hindi sa ayaw ko pagsalitain ng ating presidente ng NDCP, pero sabi nyo, GSC ang nagtuturo niyan. Nung panahon ko, ba't hindi tinuro sa akin yan? Kasi alam ko na yun eh. So anyway, pakisagot po.
naglaban sila ng China. Nanalo ang Vietnam. O, tingnan po ninyo ang South China Sea. Meron silang Gulf of Tonkin. But what about our West Philippine Sea? Hanggang ngayon, wala. Dahil hindi ginagawa ng NAMRIA ang sinabi in 2012. Alam niyo pinalabas nila ngayon, I think nagpalabas sila. They showed them up. Last Wednesday. Tingnan po ninyo kung anong nilabas ng NAMRIA. It was an administrative map. What is an administrative map? How much is 242,000 square miles, madam? That's about 629,000 square kilometers. Kasi nasabi ko, siya yung traidor. Ayaw niyang pag-usapan ito because it happened. Gusto niyang palawakin to. Tingnan natin lahat. Ang territorial sea, madam, including our land area, ito yung ating territory. It was defined by our national territory provision of the Constitution. Look at your 1935 Constitution. Look at your 1973 Constitution and the 1987 Constitution. We did not give up any inch of our territory, including of our territorial seas.
I'm sorry I had to take a call because I wanted to give the time to my colleague to clarify certain statements. I apologize, I did not hear what you said, but whatever he says is what he says.
You'll be able to read what I said anyway, madam.
I will
That's
read
transcript.
the transcript of records and whatever clarification the good senator has said. I would suggest that you state it in plenary so that it is in record in the plenary session, whatever it has. Then we proceed with our bills.
Thank you.
So kayo po, it's never too late to take up GSC. It's never too late to take Masters in National Security.
Provided
Matikan na abogado na kayo.
provided they will exclude the Thomas Cloma issue.
Totoo naman yun ah.
Hindi, wala pala sa... The general already confirmed it to me.
It may not be the classes, but it's historical fact. In fact, sino ang bihasa? Who can give us the historical perspective of the Spratlys? Because when I was a young journalist in the 80s, anong taon yun? Thomas Cloma interview ko. Google yun. Tanong mo kay Jane, ngayon na. Kanino ko pa sinabi 30 minutes ago. In-interview ko po si Thomas Cloma sa bahay niya sa Quezon City. Tawagan si Rizabel Cloma. Yung apo niyang si Rizabel, nandun. But retired na si Rizabel. That was like, I was in my 20s. And I interviewed Thomas Cloma. And we talked about the Spratlys in the 80s. And then, fast forward 1992, I took up my Master's in National Security at 32 years old. At the Blue Book, one of our exams, yung term paper, was on the South China Sea issue on the Spratlys. Wala pang computer no, wala pang soft copy. Handwritten ko yun sa isang Blue Book ko. Mahahanap kaya ng NDCP yung Blue Book ni Loren Legarda noong 1992. Kung meron yun, as early as 1992 po, ay sumusulat na ako about the Spratly Islands.
Madam Chair, wala po akong problema kay Thomas Cloma kung ang pinag-uusapan lang, nakarating sa Ito Aba, kasama niya yung kanyang mga associates, sapagat nakarecord ito sa history ng arbitration. At siya rin naman ay nakapunta sa kanyang mga associates. Very briefly, sabi ng arbitration, nandun siya, pero wala siyang residence doon, hindi man siya nangisda doon. They were talking about the historical rights of who fish in that area, who mined in that area. So nabanggit talaga ang pangalan niya na he had some activities, although briefly, in the Spratlys as well as in Ito Aba. Yun ay hindi natin pwedeng alisin sa history. Ngunit, kung itinuturo po nila na Thomas Cloma ay siyang nag-discover ng Spratlys, ang dami pong bansa ang talagang nag-object. Kaya baka mamamali po yung mga estudyante na magte-take up ng course na yan. At lalong-lalo naman, hindi niya i-donate. Because, paano niya po i-donate? On record po ito, the Philippines is one of those countries who objected kasi nga hindi siya terra nullius eh. Meaning to say, there are a lot of discoveries already prior to 1956 when he declared the freedom land. Yun lang po ang part na dapat wag nating susundin dahil mali yun. Lalong-lalo naman na sinabing dinonate. At yan daw ay formalized sa Presidential Decree 1596. Maling-mali po yun. Kahit basahin po ninyo yung PD 1596, wala pong sinasabi tungkol kay Tomas Cloma. Yun po yung lang gusto kong burahin natin. Pag-aari po natin yung occupied territories natin not because they were discovered or donated by Tomas Cloma.
1991 po, nakilala ko si Tomas Cloma. Oo, 1991 pala. Sige. Nakinig po ako. Sige, then I'll have a transcript. Have you clarified? You want to read something to record?
Na kailangan lang alisin doon sa historical record kung tinuturo man si Tomas Cloma, huwag namang ilalagay siya na siyang nag-discover because ang daming bansa pong nag-object kasama ng Pilipinas. Alam po ninyo kung sinong nag-object sa panig ng Pilipinas at that time when Tomas Cloma declared a freedom land? Do you know who represented our country when he himself objected to the declaration of Tomas Cloma? Alam po ba ninyo kung sino?